Okay, hello dear friends. Let's make some yogurt, and I have already done the staging up. As you can see, I put everything here as much as I can. There are times I got friends saying, Haiying, you are wasting too much time and looking for things. So I am trying to improve myself on this aspect. So I put whole milk and heavy cream to make it more delicious. To make it more delicious. So let it cook, and at the same time I got another friend asking what you do with this water that did not form into curd. So it was an old video, very long time ago. It was kind of my yogurt making experience. I was not mastering it. Now I am much more confident, and I have experienced all the different scenarios, so becomes much more comfortable and confident. Please excuse me for the noise. Okay, I will change a fire. Okay, I put the fire away so that it does not disturb with too much noise. So, so when I first start to make video, there are times the yogurt becomes firm like that, and there are times the yogurt is just very runny and clumsy and not looking good. Now every time I make yogurt, it's becoming good because the yogurt is kind of a bully. It knows that you know how to do it or not, at least from my experience. Before I am experienced with it, I always see the problem. Now, whenever there is a problem, I know a way to deal with it. So I am making some yogurt. And also, I make this drained yogurt. So this is a drained yogurt. You can see the texture of it. And it becomes very firm and very creamy. So we put it aside. We put back into the refrigerator. And every time when I make it, I get a lot of water, W-H-E-Y, whey coming out. What do I do with it? In a good day, in a small amount, I drink it. It's okay. It doesn't hurt. It's acidic. And sometimes I cannot use it. I put it aside and leave when I find a use for it. Still, I am using something. So for this, I put into refrigerator and leave it to another time in a couple of days. If I find something to use it, good, I will use. If not, just throw it away. Sorry, I am a little bit lost my track. So this one I put into refrigerator. A couple of days will be good. Do not leave it too long. As long as 3, 4, 5 days, and later on the yogurt will develop. It becomes not so good smell. You are not, and this one, a couple of days is good. After that, it becomes not good taste, not good smell. So you do not want to have that. At the same time, I will make more of this drained yogurt. Oh, my yogurt is boiling. No, not in a rush. Ching, ching, ching. It's everyday life. Anyway, people who want to take my cooking as a lesson, they know this is not a lesson. So no need to be too stressed out, right? They should be able to judge this is not a lesson. This is just a household activity. So I will keep on draining it. It's very delicious, and it's not so healthy because you are eating so much quantity of it. So be careful if you make it. You see the video, they say you are making very delicious food, so you can drink or eat as much as possible. This is anti-science. You don't need to listen to, right? You use your brain to process. You lose weight, you cannot eat too much to lose weight, right? You can eat as much as you like and lose weight. If you have, we have brain, we cannot believe in it, right? We do not believe in it because we have brain. Okay, so I put into refrigerator and my milk is good, boiling. Perfect. Stop the fire, put into some cold water bath. Okay, so put it aside. And this water, it starts to come out water. It becomes more delicious. But those things, those water you can use. There are times I use it for cooking meat. Something I would like to show you. And the other day, my husband bought this one back. After sometimes you use the espresso machine, you need to clean it up because it has this calcium form. Even if you use mineral water, after a long time, these residues start to come out. So what they do, Nespresso has this product, descaling. Anyway, this get rid of the calcium. And the inside is actually, the other day my husband was doing it, and he said, this is actually the same as your gentle eliminate. Can damage surface, wipe clean, descaling. Where it is written, it's actually just the acid from the yogurt is the same as the yogurt from lactic acid. So this is a lactic acid. This is lactic acid. So it's actually the same thing. So when I make this, when I cook meat, when I want to make sweet and sour pork, I put this instead of vinegar. Cook it for a long time. That acidity will help to cure the meat and make the meat less fatty, dissolve a little bit of the fattiness, well, and soften it. This is my way of doing it. Sometimes when you do baking, instead of putting plain water, put some of these, but still, maybe you cannot finish using all of this. So what can you do? Only throw it away, right? It's okay to throw away something. If you can use it to the best. If you cannot use it, throw it away. That's do not force yourself to think, to brainstorm too much of this method and things. You do what you can do. You cannot do, just let it go. So that is what I do. Maybe I will show you the meat I made with it. So here is the meat I made with it. It does not look that good, but I put this instead of water, instead of vinegar, because I have so much amount of it. So put this acidic whey and no vinegar, soya sauce, salt, pepper, the greetings, and cover it up to cook for 3 or 4 hours. It becomes like this. So this is how I make it. Whenever I have meat, I use this water. If today, tomorrow, I do not decide to eat a lot of meat, then this will not be used, and let it go. And when I make those pork, minced pork, cook for a long time, it can be used also. Just to use it instead of water. And that's what I do with it. Okay, now the yogurt is cool enough. I put in the first generation. Are we ready? Okay, I put, oh, this is a little bit of it. That's quite not a lot. But today is hot, so it should be okay. Yes, the quantity is not a very big issue when you know the method of it, because it's just a time for it to develop. Today is a bright sunny day. It will develop very fast within 6 to 10 hours. Usually when you have a lot of starter yogurt, it takes 2 or 3 hours. If I have less, it maybe take 4 or 5 to 6 hours or even longer. But still it within the right amount for yogurt to develop and do not produce over amount of acidity, of acid, and your yogurt is still sweet. The yogurt takes longer time to make, makes it sweet, make it sour. And the shorter time it is made, it is sweeter. And this is why you use whole milk to develop into whole milk and cream, even whipping cream, fresh cream to develop it, to culture it. It takes so quick to develop into this curdy-like cream, sour cream, which is much more delicious than the yogurt, because it takes shorter time. Okay, so here is my yogurt starter, and this is the last one I already opened. I sold out every one of them. Sorry. So if you, right now in my store, I do not, anybody wants to buy it, I do not sell it. And if I still have these new cups, the new cups, but I do not have yogurt starter on my store. So maybe you can go to Amazon, buy go to online or your local store. I will put on the link of the local made yogurt starter. I have never tried, and this is good. I still have a lot of them for myself because it's expired and it's not bad to be used, but I cannot sell it. You know what I'm saying, right? And this is the only one that is not expired, but I have used one. Okay, no need to say too much about it. It looks like a salesperson. I will put on the link there. Now it's time to pour in. I feel make yogurt this way is fun. it's very much fun because you learn so much things. You learn about the nature of even the most simple, tiny little lives. They need the right condition to develop. If you give the right condition, it develops to its fullest. If you do not give the right condition, it can develop, but it can go very, very wrong. Isn't it like ourselves? If we give the good condition, we become good, right person. We become, that is what needs to be. But if we treat it wrong, we may get to the wrong result. Sometimes we treat wrong because we have too much care. For example, we make it too hot, we make it too cold. It has its natural course. Follow its natural course. Do not manipulate too much. The moral of yogurt making. Such is life. I love you, I really do. Do. Not yet. Okay, you can hear that I'm boiling some water and it's not totally boiled. You do not, such a beautiful sunshine day, you do not want to put too much hot water or too hot water. Make sure that you do not kill the bacteria, which is very, very, very important. Make sure the bacteria got to develop in the right temperature, not too cold, not too hot, because too hot you kill them. And too cold, it just does not develop enough. It's in this dormant, it's a sleeping mode. It's a sleeping beauty. Okay, so this is the hot water. I can put my hand a little bit, but not too long. And that is good. Okay. It's a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. And 1 o'clock, so on 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, it will be good already. But I will put it a bit longer, and that's about it. I love you, I really do. Do. Bye bye, friends.